the reviews for Oppenheimer have just surfaced on the interwebs. And it's fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. All of them are fantastic, which is something I'm very happy to see from even like the top level critics on Rotten Tomatoes, because I'll be watching Oppenheimer tomorrow on IMAX. So I just want to take this short video to go over, my reaction to some of these written reviews made by, I think in this video we're just going to cover a few of these outlets, because there are many, many reviews that I've watched off camera. Greg Alba from The Real Rejects made a very comprehensive review of Oppenheimer. I recommend you guys check that out because it's very informative and it balances the review with criticism, but also a lot of praise. Okay, so let's read Variety. And let's see here. Okay. Alright. In the early scenes of Oppenheimer, J. Robert Oppenheimer, played by Cillian Murphy, an American physics student attending graduate school in England and Germany in the 1920s, with bright marble eyes and a curly wedge of hair that stands up like Charlie Chaplin's, keeps having visions of particles and waves. Alright, so we're really going to delve into the psyche of J. Robert Oppenheimer. And that's something I'm very, very looking forward to seeing more than the actual explosion. Because what makes the explosion, any massive explosion, impactful and memorable is the story behind it. The eyes and ears behind it. The hands and, the scientists behind the creation of a formidable weapon that altered the course of history for the Allies in the Second World War and ended with the Second World War. So it's very, fascinating to see how that began with the consciousness of an individual who's very complex and nuanced and who, severely regrets the atrocity that he evoked. Continuing on, Oppenheimer can see the brave new world of quantum mechanics. Love it. I absolutely love it. And by the way, Interstellar literally opened a scientific study with, the wormholes and its distinction to black holes. It's really fascinating. I recommend you guys check that out. I might even leave it in the description below because, man, Christopher Nolan is the very example of how filmmaking, art, correlates to creative theories and inventions that may have not occurred to us before. Filmmaking highlights that to us, and sometimes it's exclusive to the movie itself, and the audience just learns something that hasn't even been public before, and that's very, very wonderful about Christopher Nolan and his movies. Continuing on, okay, so Oppenheimer can see the brave new world of quantum mechanics, and the visual razzmatazz is exactly the sort of thing you'd expect from a biopic written and directed by Christopher Nolan, a molecular light show as a reflection of the hero's inner spirit. Very interesting how they talk about J. Robert Oppenheimer as a hero, because during development of the bomb, he may as well have been the hero. A bomb that's going to bring Allied troops home and, theoretically, less casualties because the war is going to be over. And that bomb, as we've heard from the Oppenheimer trailer, the most common dialogue used in the marketing is, "It's a miracle."
But I can perform this miracle.
But even when Oppenheimer settles down into a more realistic groove, which it does fairly quickly, it remains very inch a Nolan film. And you know what? Nolan is my favorite director for a reason, so I was a bit worried that Oppenheimer wouldn't feel like a Nolan film, but now Variety has disavowed me of such a ridiculous notion. Because of course this is Christopher Nolan's movie. Okay, let's stop reading Variety and get to... I want to balance it out with The Guardian. This is going to be the last one I'm going to read because I'm gonna need to wake up early tomorrow. Shit. Yeah, no, bullshit. It's not my choice. Thank you. But, yeah, I'm happy. I'm literally giving up my privacy just to make this video, guys. So please, before I continue, just click the subscribe button, hit the like, and subscribe to my full-length podcast, which you can find on Spotify, YouTube, Anchor, Stitcher, Google, Amazon. Anyway, Nolan's atom bomb epic is flawed, but extraordinary. So that's the headline. Let's see the context behind it. I'm not going to read the positive aspects of this review. I want to find where it criticizes the movie. Wait, hold on. What is this? What? What the heck, man? What? The sacrificial hero fetish of the American century? Excuse me, what? Oppenheimer is poignantly lost in the kaleidoscopic mass of broken glimpses. The sacrificial hero fetish of the American century? Huh? What does this review even mean? Okay. Okay, guys. I don't like reading reviews like this because it comments more on a filmmaker trend, but doesn't actually criticize the movie itself within isolated merits. So, okay, fine. We do have, what The Guardian likes to call hero fetish with, movie starring white characters, I guess, or, American characters. Like, fine, whatever. You can comment on the trend if you think that's, frequent to you. But it's very, very counterproductive to say, okay, just because J. Robert Oppenheimer earlier on during his career and the Trinity test perceived himself to be a hero that gave his skill sets and sacrificed his time and and everything to create a quote-unquote miracle, which we find out was a devastating weapon that even today, the effects of the atomic bomb linger. Like, I believe you can literally get cancer, from the site where the atomic bomb, multiple sites that the atomic bomb affected. So the generational trauma and consequences, it's still there. So to flat out, misappropriate a movie like Oppenheimer and say that, it focuses on a hero fetish. It's very, I don't know. It's so a mischaracterization to the highest order. Anyway, that aside, let me know how excited you are, unless you've seen the movie earlier, but not I have, for Oppenheimer. And if you have seen the movie, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to click the thumbs up, and ring the notification bell for when I drop new videos next time. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.